Evening, folks. It was a night of fine margins at the Emirates as Paris Saint-Germain edged Arsenal 1-0 in the first leg of their UEFA Champions League semi-final clash. The tension was palpable, the atmosphere electric, and as always in these big European nights, the drama was turned up to 11. A moment of brilliance, a wall in goal, and missed chances. Here's how it went down. They say in football, you've got to take your chances, and that's precisely what Ousmane Dembélé did for PSG. It was a moment of pure instinct, a flash of brilliance that separated the two sides on the night. Arsenal's defense, momentarily caught napping, allowed Dembélé just a sliver of space in the box, and the French winger needed no second invitation. One touch to control, a rocket of a shot past Ramsdale. You've got to say, clinical finishing from the lad. Now you can't talk about this match without mentioning the absolute masterclass in goalkeeping from Gianluigi Donnarumma. Arsenal, to their credit, didn't make it easy for him. Saka looked dangerous every time he got on the ball, Martinelli was a constant threat with his pace, and Trossard, well, he nearly scored one of the goals of the season, but Donnarumma, he was simply unbeatable. Every save, a statement, every parry, a message to the Gunners, not tonight lads, not tonight. Chapter 3. You have to feel for Arsenal a bit here. They played some cracking football at times, especially in the second half. The passing was crisp, the movement was fluid, and they really put PSG under the cosh. But football, as we all know, is a cruel game, and sometimes it comes down to sticking the ball in the back of the net. Trossard will be having nightmares about that chance in the 68th minute, and as for Martinelli, well, let's just say he'll want that one back. Chapter 4. You could really see the impact of Thomas Partey's absence in the middle of the park for Arsenal. He's the engine room, the orchestrator, the one who makes them tick. Without him, they lacked that bit of composure, that ability to control the tempo of the game. Arteta tried to shuffle things around, but it wasn't quite the same. Chapter 5. Give credit where credit is due. PSG's game plan worked a treat. They soaked up the pressure, and when they won the ball back, they hit Arsenal on the break with devastating speed. Luis Enrique, the PSG gaffer, clearly did his homework. He knew Arsenal's high line would leave them vulnerable. And with the likes of Dembélé and Kvaratskhelia, they had the perfect weapons to exploit those spaces. Outro. So, a narrow advantage for PSG, but as Mikel Arteta said after the match, and I quote, "We have to go to Paris and win. We are capable of doing it." That's the fighting spirit. And they'll need every ounce of it. Second leg loading. The tie is far from over. Arsenal now head to Paris with a mission: overturn the deficit and book their ticket to the final. Can they do it under the Eiffel lights, or will PSG hold firm and march into the final? Stay locked in with Fusion Football for all the drama, highlights, and tactical breakdowns from the Champions League.